What if one of the healthiest foods you were told to eat your entire life is quietly working against you after 65? Most people over 65 believe fruit is always safe, natural, protective, a smart choice no matter what. But doctors studying aging are seeing a pattern that doesn't match that belief. Blood sugar spikes that don't come down, medications that stop working the way they used to, energy that disappears by noon. And at the center of it all is something no one warned you about. Not all fruits age with you the same way. Something important is missing from the conversation, and until you see it, the risk stays hidden. Here's the first clue. The issue doesn't suddenly appear in your 70s. It starts decades earlier, when your body learns how to handle sugar. The origins of the issue begin in early adulthood. In your 20s and 30s, your muscles absorb sugar efficiently, your liver clears excess glucose quickly. Fruit sugars fructose and glucose are processed with little stress. The cause is high metabolic flexibility. The effect is the belief that fruit can be eaten freely, anytime, without consequence. Then come the changes that start quietly in the 40s. Muscle mass slowly declines. Insulin sensitivity drops. According to long-term NIH research, adults lose up to 1% of muscle per year after midlife if they don't actively protect it. This reduces the body's ability to manage sugar. But symptoms are mild, so habits stay the same. Now comes the shift after 70 that most people ignore. The aging liver becomes less efficient at processing fructose. Blood vessels stiffen, kidney function declines slightly even in healthy seniors. CDC data shows that more than 60% of Americans over 65 have impaired glucose tolerance. This is where certain fruits stop being neutral and start becoming risky. The breaking point appears when seniors begin feeling unexplained fatigue, dizziness, or hunger shortly after eating fruit. Doctors notice rising A1C levels and inflammation markers. But fruit is rarely questioned because it's supposed to be healthy. Let's talk about the 7 fruits that often cause problems for seniors when eaten without awareness. First, bananas. Easy to chew, affordable, but very high on the glycemic index when ripe. The cause is concentrated natural sugar with little fiber once fully yellow. The effect is rapid blood sugar spikes that linger longer in older adults. Second, grapes. Small, easy to snack on, and deceptively sugary. A single cup can contain over 20 grams of sugar. Studies show seniors often eat multiple servings without realizing it, leading to energy crashes and increased insulin demand. Third, mangoes, often praised as superfruits, but extremely high in fructose. Aging livers process fructose less efficiently, leading to higher triglycerides and increased fatty liver risk in older adults. Fourth, pineapple. Its enzymes feel soothing, but its sugar load is heavy. American dietary surveys show pineapple frequently contributes to post-meal blood sugar spikes in seniors with prediabetes. Fifth, watermelon. It tastes light, but it has one of the highest glycemic loads per serving. The cause is low fiber and high sugar density. The effect is fast glucose absorption with little satiety. Sixth, dried fruits like raisins, dates, and dried apricots. These are fruit without water, meaning sugar is concentrated. Seniors often overconsume them, believing they are safer than sweets. Research shows dried fruit can spike blood sugar as much as candy. Seventh, fruit juices and smoothies, even homemade. Blending destroys fiber structure, speeding sugar absorption. Studies from American geriatric nutrition journals link regular juice consumption in seniors to higher diabetes and fall risk. Now let's look at the fallout. Repeated sugar spikes lead to chronic inflammation. Inflammation worsens joint pain, cognitive decline, and cardiovascular strain. Blood sugar instability increases dizziness and fall risk, one of the leading causes of loss of independence in seniors. Healthcare costs rise. Medications increase. Lifestyle shrinks. And then there are the failed fixes driven by old advice. Just eat fruit instead of dessert. Natural sugar doesn't count have fruit for energy. These ideas came from a time when the population was younger and metabolic disease was less common. Today, they often backfire after 70. Here's the twist most seniors never hear. The problem is not fruit itself, it's timing, portion size, and metabolic context. Fruits that were harmless at 40 behave very differently at 75. This matters today more than ever. American health surveys show that seniors who reduce high-sugar fruits and pair fruit with protein or fat have better blood sugar control, steadier energy, and fewer hospital visits. The same pattern repeats across millions of older adults. So, what can you do starting today? 3 direct actions people over 60 can apply now. First, stop eating fruit alone. Pair it with protein or healthy fat to slow sugar absorption. Second, choose lower sugar fruits like berries more often. Third, pay attention to how you feel 1 to 2 hours after eating fruit. Fatigue is a signal, not a mystery. Here's the clear warning based on evidence. Ignoring repeated blood sugar spikes from fruit after 65 significantly increases the risk of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cognitive decline even if your diet seems clean. And here's the open thought to leave you with. If foods labeled healthy can quietly harm you as you age, what other habits might be aging you faster without you realizing it? If this opened your eyes, do like this video and share it with someone who eats fruit daily without question, and subscribe for the next chapter, where we'll reveal the surprising fruits doctors over 70 actually rely on to protect their energy, brain, and longevity.